It began as a whisper, an anomaly buried deep in the raw data of the James Webb Space Telescope. At first, only a handful of astronomers noticed the pattern, too precise, too rhythmic, too artificial. It wasn't a cosmic dust flare, a dying star, or a comet. It was something else. Something calculated. Something terrifying. The object, 3I Atlas, an interstellar visitor already defying physics, had revealed something new. This wasn't just a strange traveler, it may have been watching us. When first observed, astronomers assumed it was another interstellar comet, like Oumuamua or Borisov. But 3I Atlas immediately broke every rule. No coma, no tail, no water, only carbon dioxide in unprecedented quantities, while remaining silent in all other spectrographic readings. NASA directed the powerful infrared spectrometer aboard SPHEREx and James Webb at the object. The results were unsettling. A perfectly symmetrical CO2 halo extending hundreds of thousands of kilometers, and unusual infrared brightness not reflected from the sun, but emitted internally. Leaked spectrographic data suggested structured light patterns, repeating like a cosmic Morse code. At 46 kilometers across, it was far larger than any interstellar object ever observed, and statistically impossible to arrive randomly. Its trajectory was even more suspicious. Unlike chaotic cometary paths, it aligned almost perfectly with the plane of the planets, a flight path with only a 1 in 500 chance of occurring naturally. It passed near multiple planets, including Earth, as if deliberately optimizing its observation of our world. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Low called the approach technologically suggestive, noting its path seemed designed to be noticed, but not fully understood. The object's origin traces back to the Sagittarius constellation, the same region where the infamous WOW signal was detected in 1977. Could it be a coincidence that the most enigmatic object in our solar system came from the same coordinates? Theorists proposed something chilling. What if 3I Atlas wasn't a comet or asteroid, but a technologically augmented object? A massive asteroid hollowed out, retrofitted with sensors or artificial systems, encased in rock to survive interstellar travel, using CO2 emissions to mask its true nature. It could be autonomous, evolving and responding to its environment, capable of choosing targets or planetary systems to observe. The leaked James Webb data revealed even more. Thermal emissions once thought random displayed a repeating modulation pattern, prime numbers, universal sequences often proposed for interstellar communication. The pulses included long, silent gaps, as though the object was listening, waiting for a response. Observatories were ordered to cease tracking. The military scrambled classified satellites. NORAD and the U.S. Space Force quietly redirected missions, including the X-37B spaceplane, along paths aligned with 3I Atlas's trajectory. It wasn't just observing, it was responding. Its path defied gravity, bending unnaturally as if it manipulated space itself. On July 4, a sharp deviation aligned it with the Lyton star system, home to a potentially habitable exoplanet. If its course was deliberate, this wasn't its first visit to our solar system, and it may not be its last. The signals grew stranger. Frequency ratios within the emissions matched DNA patterns, human-compatible sequences, suggesting the object encoded biological logic within its transmissions. Could it know life on Earth, or even have influenced it? Every lab that studied the data received cease and desist orders. Officially, for national security, and officially, this was interstellar. Further leaks revealed a countdown encoded in the pulses, 283 Earth days remaining. Analysts debated its meaning, solar alignment, orbital intersections, or something entirely unknown. Historical patterns suggested 3I Atlas is phase 3 of a longer sequence, following objects like Oumuamua and Borisov, each closer and more complex. Even more disturbing was its shadow, a linear form trailing the object, unaffected by sunlight or background radiation, seemingly projected from within. Scientists speculated gravitational lensing, but internal leaks called it a self-shading body, capable of manipulating space itself. Weeks later, after the object passed behind the Sun, residual data revealed a recurring signal at a frequency near the hydrogen line, the universal language of physics. Voyager 1 had detected the same pattern decades earlier, dismissed as static. Now it matched 3I Atlas perfectly, and the signal was intensifying, as if homing in. A polar coordinate analysis of the infrared emissions revealed a chilling alignment. A detailed star map of the Triangulum galaxy, 2.73 million light-years away, forming a loop connecting back to Earth. This wasn't a lost fragment drifting through space, it was a calculated arrival. James Webb hadn't captured a comet or debris. It had captured something impossible, a structured, intelligent presence, aware we were watching, responding, and preparing. A countdown has begun. A signal is growing. And whatever 3I Atlas is, it isn't just passing through, it's coming here. The question is no longer what it is, but why now, and what will happen when the countdown reaches 0. Because if the data is right, this object isn't just visiting, it's returning home.